I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. At least 25,000 COVID-19 tests administered by Advent Health turned out to be faulty. Some of those tests, though it's unclear how many, were given in Palm Coast and elsewhere in Flagler County. Flagler Health Department Bob Snyder.
The lab situation regarding the faulty tests was indeed unfortunate. However, Advent Health is a key healthcare partner in our community, and I am confident that they'll make it right with the patients impacted and quickly retest them.
In a statement, Advent Health says it's both disappointed and frustrated. The company apologized for the inconvenience and the uncertainty created by the faulty tests. Flagler County, meantime, is expanding COVID-19 testing this week. Symptoms of the novel coronavirus include cough, fever, chills, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, muscle pain, sore throat, and a loss of taste or smell. Now, Flagler Health Department Chief Bob Snyder says,
if you just got one of those symptoms, or if you feel like you've been exposed, you're at high risk, or you're just overall concerned and you want to get tested, we're going to take you. We're encouraging anyone who wants to get tested out of the Daytona Community Test Site.
Nasal swab testing is happening Monday through Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. by appointment only. You can make one by calling 313-4200. Flagler County's voice in Congress says so far so good when it comes to the county's recovery from COVID-19. John Arking reports.
6th District Republican Michael Walt says he's held a number of town halls and meetings with constituents and chambers of commerce, and he says things are going fairly well when it comes to testing, and the region has been fortunate to have avoided any major outbreaks.
That's the good news. The bad news, as you know, is we are highly dependent on tourism, on our beach economy, on services, and they have just really taken a beating. We have done our best to help folks with various PPP loan questions and to shake the tree when needed on the federal bureaucracy to get those rebate checks out. But we have to, where it makes sense, we have to open back up. And I certainly trust our county and local officials more than I do Washington, D.C., to understand the nuances of each county and each location and to do this responsibly.
Walt says the last thing business owners want is their clients or their employees to get sick any more than anyone else. He thinks we can work together as a community to reopen the economy safely and responsibly. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Erking.
Career Source Flagler Volusia opens today at its Orange City location.
Christine Sikora is Career Source's Vice President for Operations. She said that because of COVID-19 issues, those looking for work cannot just rush into the office.
When it comes to how many people are allowed into the building for the appointment, we're asking if they are able to come in on their own.
Sikora said that since you do have to call to make an appointment, other circumstances would be discussed at that time. She said that today is just the start of things to come.
Today is the first day that we are open for appointments at our Orange City Career Center. Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day, we will begin to take appointments for customers to come to our Daytona Beach Career Center. And then on June 1st, the first week of June, we will begin to take appointments for our Flagler County Career Center.
Sikora said in all cases, customers should come in alone, if possible, wearing their face masks. If you're unemployed and you're looking for work during these difficult times, contact Career Source Flagler Volusia at 386-313-5602. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
This year's Law Enforcement Memorial Ceremony in Flagler County goes virtual.
The 2020 Law Enforcement Memorial Ceremony, conducted by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, is presented in a virtual format on the FCSO's Facebook and YouTube channels. Sheriff Rick Staley and the Sheriff's Chaplain led the virtual ceremony, which is meant to honor law enforcement officers who are killed in the line of duty. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
Friday was National Peace Officers Memorial Day, and normally we hold a memorial ceremony with the public in various organizations in the community. But because of the pandemic, we were unable to host our traditional service. But we could not let this day go by unrecognized because it's too important. So we created a virtual law enforcement memorial so that we remembered our 5 fallen heroes, for they should never be forgotten. And we remember their families that gave so much for the protection and security of Flagler County.
Last year, 135 officers were killed in the line of duty. Of those, 5 were from the state of Florida. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.